Domovoi is common in Eastern Europe, but can technically live in any place. They require a hearth, however. If you do not have a fireplace, a warm oven, or another area of constant warmth, then a domovoi will not come. Their main requirement are this central area of warmth and a warm family environment. They tend to stick to the home, but will occasionally venture out to front porches, back decks, or any area near the home. Physical characteristics. Domovois vary in appearance, but generally resemble bearded old men. They usually look like small, hunched old men with long gray beards, but can sometimes appear younger. Their facial characteristics are as varied as the human face. They are always about 1/3 the size of a regular human being, with elongated arms and short stubby legs. They do not wear clothes as a rule, but are covered head to toe in hair. This hair can literally be any color, but the older domovoi tend to have grizzled gray or white hair. Unlike other house spirits, domovois always appear to be male. Whether female domovois exist or whether the female exactly resembles the male is unknown. Special abilities. The domovois have many magical abilities. Of all the house spirits, the domovois bring with them one of the greatest amounts of magic. The only more magical being is the hob. Domovois tend to spend most of their time cleaning and maintaining the house, or sitting by the hearth, holding their knees and thinking about the house. They are utterly devoted to the house, and so they are a wonderful spirit for any homeowner. They have the power to detect threats to the home and will find ways to warn a homeowner if danger is near. They will also actively keep away lesser demons and evil spirits by casting protective spells on the corners of your dwelling. They are obsessed with home security and will go out of their way to keep a home safe. They have been known to extinguish fires and remove floodwaters by their mastery of elemental magic. Their magical abilities are mostly related to protective spells and manipulation of the elements of fire, water, wind, and earth. They use this elemental magic to create food and water, and they use wind and earth magic to levitate, make themselves invisible, and to strengthen your home's foundation. They have been known to do such varied things as create food for poor families, provide water during droughts, and use magic to paralyze intruders. Because they have the ability to create food and water, they do not scavenge or steal food the way other house spirits do. If anything, they will add food to your larder if it seems too empty to them. The most common food they create is a form of sweetbread. One of their most unusual abilities is to shrink themselves. It achieves this feat by not drinking water for long periods. This dehydration will cause it to shrink to the size of a housefly. A domovoi will be able to hide for long periods in this shrunken form, and often does so when it feels the house is in so much danger that it must protect itself. Sometimes, renovations, natural disasters, or severe damage to the house will cause this shrinking reaction in a domovoi. While shrunken, their powers are greatly reduced, and they will mostly just observe. How to attract. To attract a domovoi, you need to have some kind of hearth. A fireplace or a traditional wood-burning stove are ideal devices for attracting domovois. The reason why they have tended to live in Eastern European countries is because these countries have traditionally had massive clay wood-burning stoves in their kitchens. This is the perfect kind of warm hearth-like object which a domovoi would love. It can sit on this clay oven or beside it and be at the very heart of hearth and home, which is where it most wants to be. A constantly warm oven in the kitchen will do, but a wood fireplace is even better. Domovois don't require perfectly clean homes because they will simply tidy up a dirty house. But it needs to be a comfortable place, a cozy and snug sanctuary. More importantly than this, they need to be certain that kind and gentle people live there, who have warm and loving relations. They are very discriminating when seeking a home and will only consent to live with a family if they like the human beings who live there. Even one nasty human can turn a Domovoi away. They are discriminating when choosing a home, but very territorial when they have finally chosen a home. If a Domovoi is already in residence and a new nasty human being moves in, this may offend them. They may try to scare the new human away or even use violence to remove the offensive person. Apart from these points, you can increase your chances of attracting a Domovoi by having a beautiful garden, hand-painted walls, or anything else which shows a Domovoi that you value your home and are willing to put time into making it more beautiful and welcoming. If a house looks loved, a Domovoi will feel welcome. Benefits. A Domovoi offers more benefit than most house spirits, and so it is worth attracting one if you can. Not only do they clean and maintain houses, but they also spend every moment protecting your home from danger and negative beings. The Domovois are thought to be completely immortal and undying. That, along with their very magical nature, can lend a lot of positive energy to your home. People with a happy Domovoi in their house will tend to have excellent health and extremely good luck, particularly with love, health, family, and financial security. Prosperity, harmony, and creature comforts are things which follow the Domovois everywhere they go. People with a Domovoi will always thrive. And unlike other house spirits, they will treat the human beings in their home with the same loving concern as they do the house. They want your home to be a positive, happy place with harmonious relationships. So, much like they do with your home, they will sometimes cast spells to protect the people who inhabit the home as well. They will want to ensure everyone in the home is safe, provided for, and living in as warm and loving a home as possible. All interpersonal relationships improve when a happy Domovoi is present, because they will use their magic to create positive atmospheres. They may even cast a charm spell on a human when they are angry or argumentative in order to calm them down, soften their heart, and restore harmony to the home. Risks. The Domovois offer a lot to a homeowner, but they also come with relatively large risks. If the human being in the home do something to offend them, they can become angry, resentful, and even violent. An angry Domovoi is a very nasty thing, and so great care must be taken when choosing to attract a Domovoi to your home. You can avoid offending a Domovoi by always showing respect for the home. Do not damage the home or vandalize it. Do not make a mess or intentionally create disorder. Even excessively loud music or disorderly behavior within the house can greatly disturb a Domovoi. They are not at all compatible with noisy late-night parties and may become offended by them. Many homeowners have found their Domovoi angered by renovation projects. They will not always realize the good intentions of renovations and will assume you are merely destroying their precious house. They may become indignant and seek revenge for the perceived insult to their beloved domicile. To avoid this kind of situation, try to address the Domovoi directly, offering it a calm and thorough explanation of what you will be doing. Then apologize to both the Domovoi and the house for what you are about to do, explaining that it is for the good of the house. Given this kind of reverence and consideration to the Domovoi and the house, the Domovoi should be placated and should let you renovate without interruption. Another sure way to offend the Domovoi is by causing undue discord with your family. People who physically or emotionally assault their loved ones through a lot of yelling and violence are sure to infuriate a Domovoi. It will try its best to charm the offender with magic in order to soothe the bad feelings and re-establish family harmony. But if the abuser's inner demons are too powerful for the Domovoi to soothe with magic, it will develop a passionate hatred for the abuser and will change its strategy. Angry Domovois have been known to hurl objects at offenders, scream loudly in their ears, and pull violently on their hair or beards. Domovois have even been rumored to poison the food or drink of domestic abusers or cast curses on them, which have been known to bring sickness or death to the abuser. When angered to the point of absolute frustration and fury, Domovois have been known to burn houses to the ground. To remove a Domovoi from your house is very hard, and this is the risk you take when seeking to attract one. There is no guaranteed method to remove a Domovoi, and it is recommended you simply move to a new home. As they are attracted to hearths and warmth, you can try to remove the hearth and keep temperatures low, but if a Domovoi is already offended, this will probably cause it to get even angrier and become even more troublesome. If a Domovoi becomes a problem, however, it is likely your fault. Domovois are not malicious beings, and if you simply correct the behavior which has offended them, it will eventually calm down and forgive you for your transgression.